Hold on. We're on.
Good afternoon, folks. Happy Tuesday.
How's everybody doing? Um, this was kind of like a spur of the moment idea for the show. And it was just, we saw somebody on TV who just pissed the shit out of us. Okay. There's a lady by the name of Jennifer Welch. She was a Bravo actress. Okay. You're not talking about Meryl Streep here. You're talking about Jennifer Welch.
Right.
Anyway, according to this woman, um, if you voted for Trump, you should just be allowed to eat a Cracker Barrel. Okay.
Right. Nowhere
So,
else.
well, we're going to listen to her first. Okay. So let's do that. Let's hear her out. All right.
Yeah, listen to this. This is great,
Right.
folks.
Let's see. Give me one
This is
second.
beautiful.
Ready and
People that triple Trump should be banned, boycotted from enjoying the best thing that America has to offer, which is multiculturalism. Get your fat out of the Mexican.
now let's stop there for 1 minute. Okay. First off, why are you insulting people? Let's
Right.
start there. These are people who made a choice. It wasn't an illegal choice. It wasn't an immoral choice. You know, you can judge it as immoral if that's your personal morality.
Right.
But in a public morality viewpoint, it's not immoral. They voted. That's what they did. They fucking voted. All right. If you don't get that, you're a moron. Okay.
Right.
They may not have voted the way you liked. And I get it that you think you're just some sort of fucking genius, that everybody else is stupid, but you're not. Okay. You're not. You're an idiot. Okay. And I'm going to prove it in this video. Okay. So you don't think white people should go to these places, right? Okay. Well, guess what? Half of the fucking country voted for Trump. Actually, more, or we wouldn't have him.
All nationalities.
All nationalities. Now, barring the idea that we don't want Mexicans eating Mexican food anymore, we don't want Indians eating Indian food anymore, we don't want Chinese people eating Chinese food anymore, barring all of that, okay, barring all of that, what do you think is going to happen when you take half of the fucking customers away from these businesses? These
I know.
immigrant businesses that you feel so, wait, these immigrant businesses that you have so much sympathy for,
Right.
okay?
Right.
What do you think is going to happen to them? Kerry, what's going to happen to them? You tell me.
Very simple. They will go out of business.
They will go out of business. Really simple.
They will lose
Okay.
a lot of customers. Look, all the customers they will lose.
So
If
Miss
you-
Brilliance just
Right. Genius.
sent literal races of people into poverty. Okay, on her own fucking moral high ground, because she can't handle that somebody didn't think the way she did.
Right.
She's a fucking moron. Anyway, okay. So let's get back and listen to the moron a little bit.
It's a little genius.
Restaurant, get your fat over to Cracker Barrel. White people that triple Trump.
Now, my fat ass, okay? I'm 160 fucking pounds, you bitch. Okay?
Hold on. Wait a
And
minute.
between the two of us, at least I have an ass. Right?
I'm 140.
I mean, yeah, but no, it's our big fat asses, man. We don't even fit in the seats. You
Hold
know,
on,
let
sir.
alone. And first,
Hold
I don't
on,
want to say, go ahead.
Does that
What
look
you gotta
fat?
No, dude, that's sexy. Are you kidding? That's a sexy ass right there.
Woo!
Anyway, and it's not even that. She's making
Do
it
I
sound
look
like,
fat?
dude, you want to see me here? Okay, this is me. Hold on. That's me. Okay,
Yeah.
that's my stomach. All right. That's a fat stomach. I guarantee you, my stomach is better than hers. She's younger than me. I'm 61. I bet you she's in her 30s or 40s.
Yeah, I'm 63.
Yeah, but our fat asses. And the other thing is to talk about Cracker Barrel. I don't want to say nothing because wait, Boogie, get off of there, please. My cat is on my friggin' my
Cracker
keyboard.
Barrel. I haven't seen
Cracker
Cracker Barrel.
It's not even that. They have good food, man. I'll tell you
Yeah.
the truth. I really
Yeah,
could go to Cracker Barrel almost every day because they have something different.
they do.
Okay? So Cracker Barrel, listen, I tip my hat to Cracker Barrel because honestly, you do have good food. Okay,
Yes, they do.
but nobody wants to eat the same food every night. Sorry.
Right.
But getting back to this chick, let's listen a little more to her. This time I'm going to let it play a little bit.
I had Chinese last week.
Boycotted
Okay, get ready. She just said to boycott.
from enjoying the best thing that America has to offer, which is multiculturalism. Get your fat.
Multiculturalism. Okay, multiculturalism. So now what you're saying is that white people should stay away from these races and not develop some sort of a cohesion,
Right.
some sort of an attempted partnership, for lack of a better term, through life. We should automatically be enemies to these people. So white people stop going to Mexican restaurants. You think Mexican people are going to be happy with that, or are they going to take it more like an angered situation, like, you know, it's racist? You're actually telling people to be racist. Think about that a minute.
Right.
You're telling people don't go and eat this food because it's a different nationality. That's racist. Whether you believe it or not, it's racist. Okay?
That's what racist is, folks.
It's not doing something because of a nationality, or doing something because of a nationality, or race or religion or whatever. So in essence, she's actually promoting racism. Okay?
Yeah.
And
Very sad.
And I'm going to put this there. I'm going to put this out there also. If you think that only white people voted for Trump, you're out of your mind. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you why. Majority of your legal immigrants that came here had to wait 10 years to become a citizen. They had to study. They had to live correctly. They had to prove they were a merit to our society.
They speak English. They had to learn English.
Right. Exactly. These are people who do not want to see somebody swim across a border or walk across a border or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Get into the Hyatt Hotel at $300 a night. Get $5,000 a month plus their food, okay, plus medical and everything else, and become a citizen within a year or less than that, 6 years, 6 months, 3 months, whatever. They're not happy with it. Ask them, okay?
No, you're right.
They don't want. They just want. The reason they came here is because they left a country that did this type of shit.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get back to let's listen to Genius here.
Fat out of the Mexican restaurant. Get your fat over to Cracker Barrel. White people that triple Trump should be banned, boycotted from enjoying the best thing that America has to offer, which is multiculturalism. Get your.
So the only thing she sees as multiculturalism is food. That's it. So we're allowed to do the Macarena. We're allowed to do a tango. We're allowed to do what's that forbidden dance? What's that called again? The lambada. We're allowed to do the lambada. We're allowed to do the what's that? Right. What's the Jewish one? I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of it.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we can do the Russian one where we do this. We can't do that.
Right.
We can't. Oh, and you got to watch what you wear too, because you're not allowed to wear. Don't wear a sombrero. Don't wear a poncho. Don't wear. I mean, this is so fucking stupid. She's a moron, and not for nothing. But I'm not getting on a case about looks, because I don't consider myself to be good looking. But this chick is scary looking, man. Look at her nose. If that isn't a botched nose job, then she was just born fucked up, because she's as ugly as sin, man. I'm serious. And really and truthfully, I see a face like that. What?
Right, you're right. She's so ugly. When mice walk in a room, they jump on her chest.
It's like the old things. You have to put a pork chop around her neck to have the dog play with her. I'm telling you, it's the same thing. She's as ugly as sin, and she thinks she's fucking. She thinks she's friggin' Anne Margaret in a heyday. You know, if you don't know who Anne Margaret was, look her up, man. That was one beautiful woman. This chick is just sour, and when I was younger, I would see a chick that looks like this, and I knew that there was just everything about her was going to be sour. Everything.
I mean, to just even get out there and talk about this and make this a racist thing.
What's the point? It's food.
Like you just said, you made a good point, because there are Mexicans, there are Indian, there are Chinese people. Now they can't go eat.
Well, let me ask you a question, okay? Let me ask you a question. Okay? Yeah. It's they can't, because they voted for Trump. Mr. Lee down the block can't have whole funds because he voted for Trump.
No more egg rolls.
Mr. Rodriguez, Mr. Rodriguez across the street can't have, taco today because he voted for Trump. I mean, how stupid is that? How fucking stupid? Do you really think that that's a fucking punishment? Do you think she must come from a situation where she doesn't know how to cook, or she doesn't understand that cooking? That I'm sure she owns a kitchen and it probably never gets used or something, because it sounds like all she does is eat out.
Yo, these people got MD, man, mental disorder.
So okay, so first off, let's take a Mexican restaurant for example. Let's assume every Mexican restaurant in the city says no more white people. It's over. No more gringo. Gringo.
Right.
That's what they used to call us, right? Gringo.
Right.
No more gringo. Okay. Do you not think I can go get El Paso from Key Food and make my own fucking Mexican?
I was just gonna say.
Do you not think I can do that? I mean, I can make my own shit. You want to know?
We do it.
You want to know the recipe for teriyaki sauce? I'll tell you right now. It's brown sugar. It's ginger. It's garlic. It's
Brown sugar.
It's soy sauce. It's I cook. I know how to do this.
Right.
I can make my own shit.
Right. That's right. We go out. Right. We go out. We owe it because we give them good business and we like to do it.
And I tip really well. So I mean,
Right.
it's like it's just so stupid.
Right. But if, like you just said, is the Mexican guy going to say, "Don't come in here"?
Yeah, don't come in here. What? You got $10,000 in your pocket? And you want to buy everything on my menu? Nope, can't come in here. Yeah, that's going to happen. Yeah, that's going to really happen.
Right. Yeah.
And at the same token, if you get some idiot who actually listens to this chick, he's going to lose his fucking business. And you know what she's going to do? Absolutely nothing. She's never even going to know about it.
Right. I don't think somebody's that stupid. You know what? The people that listen to it, like out there, like customers, they might listen to it.
well, let's reverse it a minute. She's telling the Mexican. Wait, let's reverse it a minute, okay? Let's find out what the reverse looks like, okay? The reverse looks like this. So she's telling people that she's telling people who own Mexican restaurants and Chinese restaurants and all. I got to give my cat his bed. She's telling Mexican and all these people not to allow white people into their restaurants, right? Suppose I turn around now and I tell white people, white people don't go to Mexican restaurants anymore. I'm racist.
Right.
I'm racist.
Right.
White people don't go to Chinese restaurants anymore. I'm racist. I'm racist. But for her to turn around and say, don't let white people in, which
you didn't mention Japanese.
I'm racist. Well, don't go to Japanese restaurants, white people. I'm racist. But she isn't. Yet she can tell them to treat white people a certain way.
Right.
I can't say treat Mexicans a certain way. I can't say treat. See, it's just like this. You ask a woman, you ask a person, ask anyone. Try this with 10 people, okay? 10 people. Say, do you think all white people are basically racist? Ask that. And when they say yes, then ask them, don't you think it's racist that you think all white people are racist? Because that's what it is. You're racist. You're an idiot. You don't understand what racism is.
Oh.
You assume because somebody does, you're like children, okay? You're like children. Because somebody, your mom says to you, you can't go out tonight. She hates you, and you hate her, and you wish she would die, and this and that. You're like children, okay? Children, okay?
It is. They got MD, man. I'm telling you.
You got to know what racism is. Racism. Listen, I'm
having a meltdown.
Hang on, let me put us back into the big guys, okay? Because hang on a second.
Having a meltdown.
I just got to get rid of her. I can't look at her face anymore. Okay, so here's the deal, okay? I've said this before. I've said it hundreds of times, okay? Hundreds of times.
Having a meltdown, though.
You're allowed to dislike people. You can dislike them because of their color. You can dislike them because of that. You can dislike somebody because of their religion. You could and by that I mean, let's use religion as an example. You can dislike. I'm going to use Muslim. I won't even use Jew. I use Muslim.
Right.
Because of the singing. You may not like the way they sing or the praying in the streets.
Or the way they smell.
Well, you know what? I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying it like,
No,
there's certain things you may dislike. You may be walking down the street, see a guy kneeling on a rug and praying, and that may bother you. And that's okay. It's really okay. The problem is you can't act upon it.
Right.
You can't go and push him off the rug, roll the rug up and get rid of him. You can't do that.
Him. You drag him off.
You're allowed to feel how you feel. You just can't treat people that way. That's different.
And that's what she's doing. She's trying to make everybody feel different.
Right. Exactly. And she's doing it on the premise that somebody did something wrong when all they did was vote. They have a right to vote.
You have a right.
And they
in
have
this
a right
country,
to right, and they have a right not to vote the way you like.
right.
Okay?
Right.
It's just so amazing. I get into so many little arguments with people on Facebook, and I swear to you, Kerry, you've seen my posts. And I'm telling you that I never get insulting. I'm telling you honestly, to that person. I may insult like Biden, or and even that I try not to even do that. I try to just point out what I'm trying to say.
Right.
But I may.
Right.
But inevitably, it always comes down to them insulting me. It
Right.
always comes to it.
Right.
And then,
I get
then
insulted, sure.
then they don't like it when I insult back. Okay?
Right.
I had some guy calling me an asshole, Trumpo, this, that, and the other. I told him, go fuck yourself. Oh, no, you can't do that. That's fighting words. That's fighting words. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, he called us white supremacists and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so let's get back to listening to this idiot.
I'm sorry.
There's just something. No, not you. Different idiot. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on.
Hey, we're not meeting me now.
Hold on. Here she is.
Get your fat
Good.
over to Cracker Barrel. White people that triple Trump should be banned, boycotted from enjoying the best thing that America has to offer, which is multiculturalism. Get your fat
not
out of the
opportunity.
Mexican restaurant. Get your
And that's the
fat
best.
over to Cracker
Right.
Barrel. White people that triple Trump should be banned,
There's actually more to this. I should have gotten a
boycotted
better
from enjoying the
version
best
of
thing
it.
that America has.
But screw it. I don't even want to talk. Just before I do this, look at that face. Look at the nose right here. This is all the cheek. This is all work. Look how ugly that mouth is. Look, she literally. You know who she looks like? It just fucking hit me. Do you remember Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Yeah.
Do you know who I'm going to say? The one who went after the kids? Remember
Yeah,
the one on
The
what
kid
was his name?
catcher. The
Right,
kid
exactly.
catcher.
Tell me that's not the face. Tell me
Yeah.
that's not the face.
All you gotta do is put a black hat on her.
Exactly. And give her an English accent. Exactly.
Right. I know. He had that wagon.
Yeah. It looks just like that's the face right there. That's the face.
Yo.
She's a cunt. I'm sorry. I never even used that word, but that's what she is. Anyway, okay.
Yeah,
let me
because you know
get rid of
why?
her.
Because you're right. Because people that will listen to her really will do that. They will not.
Yeah. And they won't think twice. The
Right.
sad part about it, Kerry, the sad part about it is they'll watch this and then
Right.
try to appropriate the idea. Then try to take the idea as if it's theirs. Never
Right.
thinking. Remember what I said a long time ago? I said, Dems don't think multifaceted. And
No,
what
they
I
don't.
mean by that is they get an idea, and instead of saying, where is this going to go? What's the trajectory lines of this
No.
idea?
No.
Okay.
They don't know.
And I could give you, like, literally, if you gave me a day, I can't do it off the top of my head, but if you gave me a day, I'll give you 100 examples of these. 100 examples of these. Okay.
You know what
Where
we
they
say?
do something. What?
No, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What you can say?
No, it says that, like you said before, if owners of these restaurants do that,
Yeah, listening to her.
right?
And-
That'll be safe.
Oh, my
I know,
God.
people, I know the people out there, like customers, they'll do it. They're so stupid. They'll listen to her. But if a restaurant owner listens to her, oh my God, that's stupid.
No restaurant owner would listen to her. That
No.
would be, well, that's not really true. I shouldn't say that. There are
We
some
hope
that,
not.
and sad part is they shouldn't be owners anyway, because you don't open a restaurant to prohibit people from being there.
You know what?
What?
I might just go out tomorrow. There's a little Japanese restaurant right over here. I might go have a little chicken
Maybe I'll come
teriyaki.
out. Maybe I'll come out and have some with you. Maybe I'll
It's
take a
right
ride out on a bike.
It's delicious. I've been there for years.
Yeah. Well, if it's good, I'll come out and try it. Maybe we'll see. I'll give it my best shot. I got to get rid of this chick. I can't look at her anymore, man.
It's absolutely delicious. You know the sad part is too? I have a Mexican restaurant right here too, bar and restaurant, called Mama Pia.
Well, okay. So what about?
Delicious.
Wait, okay. So am I
You ain't
allowed
gonna
to eat
turn me
Taco
away.
Bell? Am I allowed to eat Taco Bell?
Oh wait, we were just there Saturday, right?
Yeah. Am I allowed?
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Taco Bell. I don't know if I consider that a restaurant in reality.
We were just there Saturday, right?
Yeah.
We had Taco Bell.
I love
We
their
went to
food.
the-
I really do. But
We,
You know,
we
like-
went to the studio, folks.
Yeah, it was fun. We had a good time.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's a Taco Bell. We always eat Taco Bell before we go, and play music. So
Yeah, you got to get the energy level up a little bit.
yeah, he had
I
no
was
problem.
I was talking to another guitarist, man. So I might not even. Next time we go, if we can get this other guitar, he's phenomenal, man. He's amazing. If we
Really?
get him to go, I wouldn't even play guitar or anything. I'll just come and sing it. I'm serious because I can't. I'm not as good as these two. I'm nowhere near as good as John and this guy Chris. I'm nowhere near them. I couldn't hold a candle to them, man. To be honest, it is what it is. But what did you knock down?
It is what it is. But
My cat just knocked something on the floor, and I don't know what it
we have
was.
to. I don't know. I'm gonna try to go out and eat this
Scary.
weekend. We'll try Japanese. We'll try Chinese. We'll see if we can go into the Mexican.
No, but see, this is the problem. This is my problem with this lady. Really comes down to this: she's
Good
not
people.
well thought out, and she's literally she's literally giving advice that could ruin lives, and she's doing
Right.
it. She's doing it simply to look like she's on a higher level than everybody else.
Right.
And that's just wrong, man. It's just wrong. It's like there was a great thing the other day. I wish I could find it right now. I should have pulled it up before. But the other day, Judge Deneen was doing a question and answer thing on Fox, and they were talking about how much crime is in DC and all of this.
Right.
I click on Facebook, and the ad says, Hero wants to get all of the black teens out of DC. The
Right.
word black never came up in this interview once. The only necessary thing that applied to physical viewing, she said youth. The problem with the youth is that from 14, 15, 16, and 17,
Yep.
you don't get charged. So you can do almost the most heinous acts going.
And you won't get caught. That's what she was
Get
saying.
nothing. The only thing you do that it gets put up to a higher charge is if you murder, rape, or maybe something federal. Like
rob a bank
or something like that. Right, exactly. Other than that, you're going to get slapped on the wrist and let out.
Like
And that's what she was talking about.
Right.
She said, "Listen, I don't get those cases because they don't apply to me. We've got to change that. We've got to stop. First off, with the internet, okay, with the advent of the internet, okay, or invent of the whatever it is, we've changed. Okay, we don't have kids who are, what's the word I'm looking for? Who are
really
not even. That's not like they're so experienced with everything because of it. So in other words, like when I was a kid and you were a kid, okay, if you told us, someone just got beheaded, right? We would turn around and say, "Oh my God, that's horrible! I can't believe it."
Holy shit!
We would feel bad, right? The kid today runs to YouTube to see if he can find it on YouTube to watch it
and laugh.
That's the difference. And when you've changed your ethics to that degree, it's time to change the age at which you can be charged.
You're so right, because you want to hear something real quick?
What?
In my house, in my apartment, like my window, you can see pretty much everything over here, okay? So Joanna comes out of my room, my daughter comes out, she said, "Dad, look out the window." I was just laying on the bed watching TV. It was like maybe 9 last night, 11 night. Make a long story short, get right to the subject where you just said about these teenagers. This ambulance, there's everything, cops there. A kid got hit by a car. Car went through the red light. The kid was stuck under the car, broke his ribs. But we saw all these kids running towards that way.
Taking videos.
No, like they know him, and then they're coming back laughing.
Yeah.
You can hear them laughing, going, "It's stupid fuck, you went through the light. The guy went through the red light, and he's going to the hospital," and they're laughing at it.
Well, dude, look at the Cincinnati thing. The Cincinnati.
Oh my goodness. Right. That's another.
There was probably 60 people involved in that. There was probably 60 people. 7 are arrested. Out of all of those 60 people, not one person called the cops until it was over. And the one person who called the cops was one of the ones who were attacked.
Right. Right.
No, you
But
know what
that
the
was-
rest of them did?
That's
You know what the
another
rest of them did?
disgraceful thing. Yeah.
Kerry, what did the rest of them do? They didn't call the cops. What did they do?
Took
They
video.
took videos. Exactly.
It took
That's
video.
where we're at now. We don't have the same mindset we used to, where you say, kids are innocent. They don't mean it. They don't understand.
Right.
No, they mean it. They understand,
Right.
and they know exactly what they're
Right.
doing.
Oh, those kids who had the video, their phones last night. They were taking a video. Yes.
Of course. Of course.
They ran up
Of
there and they
course.
were like, "Oh shit, it's him!" And
Yeah.
meanwhile, the kid broke ribs. He's under
Right.
the car. He's stuck under the car. His bike. He had his bike. Okay. So there
They
you
don't
go.
give two shits about it. You know, when we were kids, okay, people would get jumped. I'm not even talking about seriously hurt. I'm talking about just jumped, just like beaten up slightly or whatever.
Right.
Kids, we felt bad for these people. We felt, we had empathy. Empathy. That's what we
Right.
had. We
Right.
cared. Okay. We had a set of twins in the neighborhood that were dating. They happened to be Latin, by the way.
Right.
One was named Tony and one was named Blue. Okay.
Yep.
You remember Tony
Yep.
and Blue?
Yeah.
And they were dating two girls that were friends of ours that hung out with a group of white people. They were acting, I'm not saying they were right. I'm not saying they were wrong. I'm not saying anything. They were acting a little stupid. I'm not going to lie and tell you differently. They were acting kind of stupid. They were acting like a little too big for their britches. And they got jumped by a bunch of white kids. It's just the way it was. We didn't jump in. We you know, and we didn't stop our
Right.
friendship with them. We didn't. We were
Right.
worried about them, that they were going to be okay.
Right.
We weren't there. If I was there, I would have
Right.
jumped in on their side, because uneven
Right.
shit don't go with me.
Right. That's right.
But the point is, today, that same
Well,
situation
You're
would
right.
be on 60 phones
Well,
with
look,
no one calling a cop.
you're right. Just bringing up that Cincinnati. If everybody, all you viewers out there, if everybody knows that one, look it up. It is the most disgraceful thing you ever seen. I mean, what about that guy that punched that lady?
They're even
I mean-
right, absolutely, but they're even calling for the white people to be arrested.
Right.
The white people to be arrested. Now, listen,
didn't do anything.
it's not even that. They're saying that he said the N word. He said the N word. But if you listen to it, you watch all of the video, you can't tell who says the N word.
Right.
And don't tell me that black people don't say the N word, okay?
I was just
Don't
about to
tell me
say
about
that.
the AH. Don't tell me about the ER. Don't tell me about any of that stuff.
I was
okay.
about to say they say it all the time. They say it
Yeah,
every day.
exactly. So we don't know who said it. And then the way it started, like this, oh, well, the white guy slapped the black guy. Well, guess what? A black guy slapped the white guy first.
And you
Okay,
didn't see
that's-
that video.
I got
Right.
his mother telling me this.
Right. And they didn't see that video.
Right.
They took that one
Because
out.
with video, you're allowed to cut it where you don't want to be seen.
Right.
So what I really suggest to everybody watching,
No, hold on, wait, real quick. You said the mother said that. You know what the mother also said?
5
that-
kids.
Right. And not even that. Right. And they were going and they said, oh, look, there's a bunch of Russians. Let's go
Russians,
stop
right.
them.
Let's go, right, exactly. Let's go start with them, exactly. Yeah, do you want to see me fuck with them? That's what he said.
So the mother,
Exactly.
the mother pretty much confessing what her son
Yeah.
did.
But wait. The mother turns around and goes, my son's a straight A student. He's a straight A student.
Straight asshole.
He's got 5 kids. What the fuck, 5 kids? The guy's
And he was-
35. Where is he a straight A student?
And he was in high school.
I don't, he has to be high school, because college doesn't go by A's. College goes by grade point average.
Yo,
So
in high
there's
school,
only,
I had 5 pencils, not 5 kids.
yeah. But he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He got five women pregnant. I'm assuming. I don't know if it's 1 girl or 5. I don't really care. Didn't marry her.
Right, give me
He doesn't
5.
take care of the kids. Is in high school at 35.
He's a
He's
good
out
boy.
on the street. He's out on the street at night saying, "Let's go." And she even says, exact words where he says, "Let's go mess with they're Russians. Let's go mess with them." Okay,
Right,
he even
they're
says
Russians.
this,
Yeah.
and the mother admits this. But he's a good boy. He's a good boy. I mean, come on, man.
Yo, you
Where's
gotta
your
laugh.
fucking common sense?
And
Do you
you tell me
have any?
you tell me people don't have mental disorder?
Oh my gosh! You know, I
No.
just. I tell you, Kara, I'm not even kidding. I want to get out of New York so bad at this point.
I hear you.
I'm
Yo,
not even joking.
real quick, let's change the subject on how New Yorkers got to vote.
Oh,
Get out
forget
of
that.
New-
Well, actually, there was a rally
Talk about getting out of New
against
York.
Mondani.
If that guy wins, we definitely got to get out of New York.
Listen, please, I implore you, people. I implore you. You may not like Sliwa, and that may be the case, but he really is a good guy. I've met him a few times. He's a really good guy. He's he's a Brooklynite, so you got to take his attitude about this is who he is, okay? But he, even with that affectation, he at least wants to do the right thing for the city.
We need it badly. We need it. People.
And the other thing is, what you're forgetting is he's Spanish. He's Latin. So you're not even electing a white guy. You're electing a Latin guy. So if he doesn't understand the Latin issues and the African American issues and all of this, no one's gonna. Mamdani is not going to understand your issues.
No.
Mamdani is going to put you in
poverty.
Basically poverty. Yeah, exactly. If you think that government run stores work, look at Kansas. Look at Kansas.
Yeah. I was just about to say, brother. Right. Tell them to look at Kansas and look at the shelves in Kansas.
Look at the shelving in the stores. Okay, there's one loaf of bread. There's a couple of cans of vegetables. There's
3 packages of steak. That's it.
There's only one way to improve life. There's only one way: capitalism. There is no other way to improve life. You may improve the lowest of the low in terms of fiscally speaking, in terms of financials. But there's a reason they're there. They're not there because you may disagree with this, but they're not there because they're pushed there. They're there because they choose to be there. You can get up and do anything you want in this country. That's the one thing great about it. Okay. Right. If you're at the bottom, you're at the very low. Let's say you make $20,000 a year, which is in no way near enough to live on. Okay. But let's say that you make that. There is government help that you can get in terms of EBT and food stamps. There is government help you can get in terms of rent, in terms of, but the main help you can get is the one you give yourself.
Right.
And that's by going and taking a course at a learning annex or going and taking a local college course. A lot of these things are free.
That's right.
The other thing is maybe before you get to that point, you make a couple of wise decisions as opposed to stupid ones. Okay.
You got opportunities here.
Maybe you stay out of jail. Maybe you study a little more in school. Maybe when you go to work, you actually be nice to hope to elevate yourself in the company. If you're in that situation, there are ways out.
That's right.
And if you ask for help, there's a ton of people who are looking to help you.
Right. Let me tell you something. All you gotta do is do your history. Look at communism. Look what it does. Look what socialism does.
But if you try, if you try to go socialistic, with that same scenario that I just gave you, you're not raising them. You're just bringing everybody up, down. That's all you're doing. You're not raising because they will never change if they haven't changed already. And you giving them something just makes them expect more. And by that I mean, EBT is a great example. So they just changed the regulations on it. So you can't get sugary stuff. You can't get candies. Right. You can't get stuff that isn't net necessity. Let's put it that way.
You can get
milk. Right. You can get milk. You can get bread, juice. You can get anything that's really necessary for food. Exactly. Which is what it's supposed to be. It's always supposed to have been like that.
Right.
It's always supposed to have been like that. Okay.
Not cigarettes, not alcohol.
Right. And they're all complaining about it because they can't get alcohol. They can't get their sugar. They can't sell off the dollars. They can't. So they're all complaining now.
Well, yet they're getting it.
But here's the point. Instead of them turning around and using that EBT to survive so they can make themselves better and maybe take a course, maybe look around for a better job. No,
that's too simple.
If you give them more, they just get more comfortable where they are.
Right.
That's all it is.
And that was the problem 4 years ago, right?
You give them an extra, say, $1,000 a month. Okay, now you go to their house. You know what they got? They got a new recliner, a new iPhone, and something
new
ridiculous.
New scooter.
Instead of taking that $1,000 and going and taking a real estate course, and learning how to sell real estate, or taking that $1,000 and going and taking an accountant's course,
to make more money.
Where during tax season, and okay, so they got kids. The only time you work as an accountant is during tax season. And you can make enough money to live for the year.
Right.
Okay. So there's a lot of ways you can get yourself out of this
Right.
quandrum. The only problem is you got to
They don't
want
want
to do it.
Right.
And when somebody gives you money, it's here. Great example. Let's use a kid as an example. So a kid gets an allowance of $10 a week, let's say, but his expenditures in terms of video games and all of this comes out to $25 a week. Now his incentive is to try to find a way to make money, and this I'm saying this from experience because this is what exactly happened to me.
Right.
I was in 8th grade, okay, and there was a pizza place called ABA on 2nd Avenue, and there was a disco like for kids that opened up called the Wave, and I really wanted to go. You remember that place, right?
Yeah.
I really wanted to go, and
Same
my
here.
mom was a single mother and didn't have money like that. Like
Same here,
there were
man.
times friends. You remember this when you guys went to see Popeye the movie, and I called up and I asked my mom, and she was like, "I just don't have it. I couldn't go. You guys went without me. Is that true? I didn't go.
Yep.
You guys went. Okay." So that was now instead of me saying, "Oh, I could just go beat that kid up and get $5 from him," or I could sneak into the theater. No, I went home because that was the right thing to do.
Right.
Okay. Now that same
We
kid.
went to work for our money.
Well, now listen, that kid getting $10 a week allowance needs $25 a week to cover his expenses. In his mind, he's like, "How can I make more money? Oh, well, I'll get a little part-time job." Now you go to him and you go, "What, son? $10 isn't doing it. You need 25. Here's 25. That kid has no incentive to go to work. You just ruined his entire incentive.
Right. Because like
And
you said,
now,
like
not even
we
that.
could go get work.
Right, but not even that. You just gave him the expectation that anytime he needs something, it will be given to him.
Right.
And you know, see,
And you
nothing
want to
wrong
know
with that.
something, bro? And when you were young and I was young, we didn't get allowance. We worked.
No, I got nothing.
Me
I got
neither.
nothing.
Me
You know when I got an allowance? You know how old I was when I got my allowance? I was about probably 7 or 8, and I got $3. And the reason I got $3 a week was because at school they had cake drives and stuff like that, cake and candy and stuff like that you could buy, like, you know, in little fairs, book fairs or whatever. And so my $3 covered, you know, like an Entenmann's cake, you know, and something to drink, like a thing of milk or some shit.
You know what we got? You know what our allowance was growing up? We were allowed to live under their roof.
Right, exactly. We were allowed to eat their food. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
We went to work at 15, 16 years old to put, you know,
12. 12.
Right?
I went to work at 12 for ABA. Then at 14, I went to work at Billy the
Right, I
Butcher's,
was
which was
15.
Colonial
I was 3
Market.
years older. Right.
Then at 17, I went to work for Randy over at Aggressive Glass.
Yep.
Then at 20, I went to work for One-on-One Fitness Centers on 86th Street.
Yep.
24, I went to work for Sports Training Institute down on 50, I think it's 56th.
56,
26, 27, I went to work for Health and Racket Club. Then somebody in Health and Racket Club, I think I was about 30, said to me, "Listen, you're too good for this place. Come and run our condominium health clubs." And then I went and did that.
Right.
And then I went into that whole time, I also had a second job. I was teaching martial arts. And I had, you know, that was kind of like just a side gig I was doing, you know, because I can't do it on a full time. Wait, and then after Health and Racket, after the condominium health clubs, I went into full-time personal training and training in martial arts. And that was and I did that the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I'm actually wrong because somewhere in there, there's actually a couple of different things. I went to work for Goldman, the stocks. I was a broker for Goldman. And I was a mover for a little while. I worked for Whitehall Moving and Storage.
Yeah.
And I worked for Central Moving and Storage. I worked for Dukes. I worked for
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah, Dukes was in 93rd and 1st.
That was a good one.
And this is my track record for working. I mean, that's the best I can tell you.
Yeah.
But the incentive was there. My mom said to me, "You need money? Get a job."
Right. That's what we did. Right.
That's what I did.
Right. We worked in the same butcher. I worked in the butcher.
Yeah.
I worked in a supermarket.
Right.
Then when I was in my 20s, I did the doorman.
Oh, I forgot about that. I worked up on 92nd Street. I'm sorry, 91st Street, 3rd Avenue in that deli that was up there when the old twins owned it. There was just, these two old twins.
Yeah.
I worked up
remember
there
that.
too. So I mean,
We went
that's
to
the
work.
difference.
Right.
Right,
That's
but-
the difference.
You think you're helping your children by giving them what they want, and in reality, you're hurting them far worse.
Right.
Far
I know a
worse.
lot of kids in my neighborhood. I know a lot of kids, parents giving their kids allowance. They don't do shit.
What are you doing?
They
You
don't do
believe
shit.
this? You
Yep.
believe, what a ham! What a ham! Right? He's always got to get in the fucking camera.
But you're right, though, man.
Yeah.
Kid will not learn. They will not learn.
How
No
beautiful!
question of a doubt.
How beautiful is that bird? God,
Cockatoo,
she loves me. My animals love me.
she loves
They
you not.
should. I treat them well enough.
She loves me. She loves
Anyway.
you not.
I think we're
Well, you-
pretty much done, Carrot. We did like almost what did we do?
40 minutes.
And I
40
think we did enough on that bitch. I hate her so
Oh.
much. I swear to God,
But you know what?
disgusts me.
But you see how these people are. They're mentally this. They,
Oh, wow,
they
I got
a mental
bacon neck, huh?
disorder. They got a mental disorder, without a doubt. I mean, just
But
come out
it's not
and even-
mental disorder is great, Carrot. It really is. But when you start spouting bullshit like that, you're giving people bad advice publicly.
Right.
And out of everybody out there that would somehow be connected to that advice, like owning a restaurant, owning
gotta
a
be crazy.
food cart, out of everyone, maybe 10% might actually listen to her. And they're going to lose their livelihoods because of it.
go. If they
And-
do listen to her,
Wait,
yeah.
and to tell you something else, they're going to get sued.
Yeah.
They're going to get sued, just like the gay guys who wanted the cake done for their wedding,
Yeah,
and they sued. The only difference is they actually will lose their case, where the gay guys lost their case. The bakery won it.
sure.
But these Mexican restaurants will lose their case
Right.
because it's not the gay guys lost their case because religiously speaking, the Christian baker shop can't do that. They can't make a penis shaped cake. It's against their religion.
I can't help
can't-
but laugh, man.
It's true. You can't
I know.
force them to do something against their religion.
No, I'm not laughing.
However-
I'm laughing.
however,
I can't believe
serving
hold on, I'm sorry.
However, serving a white person in a Mexican or Chinese restaurant is not against anyone's religion.
Nope. Nope.
So you
Nope.
will get sued and you will lose.
I just can't
So not
believe that they even wanted a dildo cake.
No, that's true. That's true. That's
No,
what
I
they
know
wanted.
it is. I know the
They
story.
actually
I
they
remember the story.
wanted a penis cake with two men instead of a man and a woman on top. They wanted two men, a penis shaped cake with two men on it. That's what they wanted.
Oh. Hey,
Anyway,
I know. I remember that story.
yeah. But you have to bear in mind this: that deals with an obscene situation. This is just
Yes.
serving a human being.
Right.
You're
Who
going
wants
to
to eat?
lose.
Right,
Right,
who wants to
you'll
eat your
lose.
food and give you money? Pay. You don't
So
turn
the
money
first thing that's
away.
going to happen, you're going to lose your restaurant. Second thing that happen, you're going to get sued.
Yep.
By the end of
You'll
this, you're going to
lose.
have nothing because
Right.
this bitch Jennifer Welch thinks she's the smartest woman on the face of
Right.
the earth.
She just incited racism again. So
Yeah,
that's
she
what
she
really
literally called to combat racism with racism. You know, it doesn't get stupider than that.
did. So you know, white people, you can't go eat Chinese, Mexican, Indian food. You know, we
Remember
have to
what I
say
said
Cracker
earlier.
Barrel. Wait, we're
Remember what I-
crackers.
Yeah, we're crackers, of course. So we belong Cracker Barrel. Remember what I said earlier. Ask 10 people, do you think white people are inherently racist? And when they say yes, ask them, don't you think it's racist to think that all white people are racist? And think
No,
about that a minute.
It's gotten
Think about
bad out there. I mean, she tops the cake now. It's gotten bad out there. I mean, first
Wow.
of all, they were identifying like that shooter in New York. Oh, he's a white guy. Remember the one in
And it
Colorado?
turned out black. Yeah, black.
Right.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
remember
Yeah.
that guy in Colorado that was throwing
Yep.
cocktails. Those
Possibly white. Yeah, possibly white.
He
That's
was,
what they
he
were
was, he was Egyptian. In the
Yeah.
remember he was throwing the Molotovs out there. Okay.
Yep, Molotov cocktails. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, possibly white. Anytime something happens, whether they know it
Possibly
or
a
not,
white person.
the first thing out of their mouth is the perpetrator is possibly white. Yeah, he's
Without-
possibly
without
any
looking.
color actually, because you have no idea. You haven't seen him yet. You know what I
Right,
mean?
without looking. So this is
You
how
haven't
bad
seen
it
him,
is.
but you automatically assume he's white. You know, it's like
Right.
he's got to be white because he's a bad guy. Bad white
So
people are
thi-
bad.
So this is how bad it's got because now look at her. Look at this
Yeah.
dumbass. This dumbass is
I'd rather not look at
inciting-
her.
Yeah. She's
She
telling
makes me
everybody,
nauseous.
right? She's telling restaurants don't serve them.
Can you imagine that? Telling a
And
restaurant whose business is to serve food to make money,
right
don't serve food, don't make
to white
money. You know?
to white people, right? To white people. So
All right, guys. Go
don't
ahead,
go
I'm
out to no
listening.
restaurants now.
No. Is there anything else you want to say, Cal?
No, we're good, bud.
All right,
We're
so you
good.
all know the spiel. We want you to donate to St. Jude, Wounded
Shriner.
Warriors, Shriners Hospital,
Tunnel for Towers.
Tunnel for Towers. Listen, again, I want to stress this. No one's asking you to
Right.
short yourself on any I don't want any people getting sick, not eating, or anything like that. All I'm asking you is at the end of the day, when you look in your pocket, you got a couple of pennies or whatever, put it on the side,
Right.
do it for a couple of weeks. And you'll see by the end of that couple of weeks, you'll have 10, 15 bucks and send it. That's all. Or, on your receipt, if you see Roundup or something, like do it. You know what I mean?
Right. Like when you go to McDonald's and stuff, you see those.
Right.
There you go.
Right. No one's asking you to hurt yourself in any way. We're just asking you to help others. That's
Every little
all.
bit helps. Every
Yeah,
little
we don't
bit
want you to
helps.
hurt yourself in any way. And
No.
if you do need help, we hope you get it. It's the same way we're hoping these
Right.
people get it.
That's right. Every little bit helps. And also come to
Yeah.
the charity fund as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing. Listen, while I got everybody, while I got you, we need a legal advisor desperately. Okay. We don't just a lawyer who knows the law or an advisor who knows the law really well and can explain some stuff to us. It deals with employment law, but really will take any help at all. Okay. Any help at all.
Wrongful
Yeah,
termination.
Pension, lawyer, labor, whatever. We just really need.
Yeah, it's very important because to be honest with you, it's a win-win.
Yeah, there's something's going wrong with the situation we have,
Right.
and we can't figure out what. And we
Right.
really need some. I'm good legally speaking, but I'm not a lawyer by any length of the imagination.
Also, brother, we're living in a really bad situation where nobody's going by the law. They're
But
not going
please,
by the law.
if you know a lawyer that could help us, and could you ask them to maybe just get in touch with us? You can leave us a message through here.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Or a legal advisor or even someone who's really super well versed with legal issues. My buddy here really, really needs it. And believe me when I tell you that the case is a good case. We're just not seeing it right. I don't know how to explain it, but we're not expressing ourselves right, I guess, in the case or whatever. It's not my case. I shouldn't even say we. But you understand what I'm saying.
The thing is that there's nobody's going by the law but us.
Yeah. So if you could just, we're not, and again, if you want to be paid for it, we get that. We can't afford a lot. If you listen to my last podcast, you understand that. But we'll pay you for it. I can't do $300 an hour and shit like that. If you can come up with a decently, bargain fee, we can work with that. But
even if we can just sit down and talk.
Yeah, all we want to do is just get your advice, and maybe you can help us out. Maybe I'll even come into the lawsuit with it. I don't know, but we just really need your help. He needs your help desperately. He's hitting some hard times now. It was never as desperate as it is right now. So I'm really asking you guys nicely. We try to.
If anybody got information, please.
Yeah, we try to make all of you happy. We don't ask you for anything, and that's the truth. We really don't ask you guys for anything. We just try to do this. We love doing it. Don't get us wrong. But
it's a ride. We love you guys, man.
It does take equipment, all of that shit. So we are putting money into it, but we just need some help with this legal issue. If you can help us, please, we would be really appreciated. Anyway, guys, we wish you the best rest of the summer. We hope you have like the widest smiles and grins.
Yes, we only got 3 weeks left of August, folks.
If you're white, go to every Mexican restaurant you see, every Chinese restaurant you see. Don't even go to regular white restaurants. I don't even know what that would be, but okay.
You know what? I'm going to Japanese tomorrow just to see how it goes.
I'll see, man. Maybe I'll come out by you and have dinner with you. I don't know. I'll try, man.
It's good lunch. I'm telling you, I've been there.
Oh, look at this. Look at how cute this is. Look at this. Can you see this? How cute is this fucking dog, man?
How's she feeling?
She's doing better. But I'm telling you, I think she's got a respiratory infection because Wiener's starting to do it. And I think my Wiener's my stinky little Wiener. he's a little chimini.
Since you brought the dog, speaking of dogs, I mean, we love dogs.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be out now in my house front. I had to put signs up. I just put it netting around because people let their dogs, leave their stuff. Now, I love dogs, but why do you have to leave it, right?
Yeah. Look at how beautiful
Well,
this dog is.
Unbelievable how people are. I love
Yeah.
animals more than people.
I do too.
Fucking
I
people are
do too.
insane.
This is Jada, by the way. This is my honey. This is my baby. She loves me. She loves me.
Yo.
She loves me. She loves me.
I just saw a dog show, and the
Who's
kind
my
of dog,
girl?
the kind of dog you have right there, brother,
Yeah.
won.
The Australian Shepherd. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a dog show. That dog won.
She's so awesome. She's really so awesome.
Now listen, folks, dogs
I
are
love
great.
her.
People are terrible, especially where I
God
live out
bless
in
you.
Queens. Here.
Watch this. Wait. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. She'll sneeze every time I say God bless you. What?
Yeah.
God bless you. God bless you. I love that. I got to stop. Like habitually growing up, I've always said God bless you when somebody sneezes. So one day I'm sitting here, the dog sneezes, and I go, God bless you. She sneezes again. Went on for like 15 minutes. She must have sneezed like 20 times. I'm not kidding. Every time I said God bless you, it came out. It was beautiful. She's
Dogs
so
are
awesome.
bad. I wish I could have a dog, but the funny thing is, my landlord told me I couldn't have pets, but when I got here, they were here. I had mice.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah,
We
I
took
know.
care of those people.
I was gonna say we took care of that.
Yo,
Oh, look
want to hear something? Funny, brother? No
What?
lie. Dang. Really, folks, you got to listen to this. Now you got to listen to this. I took care of it. The problem that I haven't seen him in a year now. That I could put Orkin and everybody out of business.
Yeah. Yeah, I know the little tricks, so
No, seriously, you know why? Because my landlord got him in the beginning, okay? And he came. I let him come because my landlord, he got him.
it did
Okay.
nothing.
He sprayed. Guess what? Same night, hey.
Yeah. Then
They
you
were
call
what?
me.
Right. And what'd you say? You said check the holes.
Yeah.
Check the pipes, like where the
I said there
radiators
has to
are
be a
under the
hole
sink.
you hadn't seen. I said there has to be a
Right.
hole in it because they ain't
Now,
getting in
folks.
through the wall.
Right.
They're
Now,
coming
folks.
into a hole.
Right.
Good.
I'm going to tell you a little secret. Of course, you got the radiator pipe, so you got the hole that comes up. Because I'm on the second floor now, so the pipe comes up. So you put steel wool there. Sink in the bathroom, hole, steel wool. And then same thing under the kitchen sink. I got a counter. I had to put steel wool. And guess what you do after that? My brother here told me, you go get this can of foam from
Yeah.
Home Depot.
Expansion foam.
Right. Expansion foam. Let me tell you something. I went in with knee pads. I went in with goggles. Right. Rubber gloves. I had to go in deep into my sink underneath. And let me tell you something. I haven't seen one since because I patched up every hole that you could think of.
Well, you're finding that one. That was your best bet, finding that one along the tube. That
Right.
ran behind the tube. That I said
Right.
when you showed me that tube, I said there's a hole behind there somewhere.
Yeah.
And
They
get
were
through that
coming up.
little triangle.
Right. They were coming up from the pipe. But to make a long story short, we don't need exterminators no more.
No. Even like I don't know. Okay, so we had a lot of construction going on. Kerry can tell you for a while. I started getting roaches, and I can't handle roaches, man. That's
Me too. Hate them though.
So there's this stuff called I hope I say this right. I'm pretty close. It's called Advione, Advione. I think that's what it's called.
Yes.
And you'll turn around, you'll see it, and you'll go, oh, it's just one of those bait things. You know what I mean? It doesn't work. This stuff works. Okay, like the Raid gels don't work. Okay, they're commercial. They don't work.
Yeah. No.
You know what? Let me see if I got. I think I got it right here.
No. But I tell you, we could put exterminators.
Yeah, here it is. Look, here. This is. Listen, if you got a roach issue, I swear to God, any roaches at all, I even you only see 2 or 3 or whatever. What happened was a lot of people were moving in my building, and so I guess when they were leaving, the roaches were leaving their apartments or something. I didn't have any roaches.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, one day I look down and I see a roach, and I'm like, forget this. This is crazy. I can't handle this. So I went crazy and I cleaned the whole apartment like a lunatic. And that just didn't really affect because where they were coming from, they were coming from the hallway actually. Like 2-3 people moved in on my floor, and they were kind of like piggish. I don't mean to say that, but they were kind of on the piggish side. And
I got that in my neighborhood.
Yeah, and they started coming in. They started coming in through the doorway. So I remember I used this stuff a long time ago, and I was hoping I could find it, and I did. And this is any of you guys who have any sort of pest issues, with
what does
roaches
it
and
look like?
whatnot. You get this, and you just—I'll show it to you in 1 second. You get this, and when I say like half of a pea, half of the size of a black-eyed pea, let's say, you put it all over the apartment in little corners. Okay, it's pretty much pet friendly. They don't go near it. I have 3 dogs, 2 cats. Nobody
Nice.
messes with it. So the mice. I don't know if it won't do anything to mice, but I tell you something. You put this around. Wait 2 weeks, and you will not see one roach. I guarantee it. You will not see
Really?
one roach.
Nice.
And the reason the reason what happens is they eat it, and then they take it back to their nest, and they
Oh.
die, and then the other
That's-
roaches eat them and die. And I swear to you, I kid you not, I don't have one roach. Every now and then, maybe once every 2 months, I'll see a roach somewhere, and I'll know exactly where it came from. I have a slop sink connected to my bathroom in the hallway, and that's the only place that it'll come from. And it comes in through the outlet, So as long as I keep something plugged in there, nothing gets in. But if I leave it open, I might see one like baby roach or something like that. And then I got to kill it and start over and do this again because
What's the
I
name
can't
of it?
handle roach. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna put it up on the camera, guys. This is like the best freaking stuff to use. This is it right here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
ADVIO VION.
Yep.
Yeah, and it looks like it's in a syringe. Can you see it?
Yep.
And you literally, when I say like, I don't know if you can see the top here. Can you see, yeah, wait. Let's see. Can you see that top part right there? Look. You see that little bit that's sticking out right there? Look. You see the little bit that's sticking out? You just push that against the wall. And that's it. That's all you use. Dude, I did my whole apartment with this one thing. And look at how much is left. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it there?
Yep.
The blue is the plunger. So everything after the blue going in that direction is what's left.
Okay.
So this little bit right here is what I did my whole apartment with. And you saw bedrooms, a living room, a dining room, and a kitchen. So that's how little a bit you use. Just try to put it in as many places as you can, especially if you know where they're coming in. If you know where they're coming in from, put it there. And as soon as they come in, they'll eat it immediately. They love it. They go crazy for it. And then 2 weeks down the line, you don't have one roach in the house. And
That's
I think it applies. I think it applies to ants also, by the way, but I can't be sure about that.
Oh, that's a good one. I get
I will
those.
swear by that.
But
Ants,
you know what?
there's a better way to do the ants. You get boric acid. Okay, so ants don't come through holes like cracks and stuff like that. They come in basically through your doorway. That's pretty much how they get in. They're not like coming through your walls and they might find a way. Yeah, I can't say they're not because who knows with ants. Right. But for the most part, they come in through your entrance ways. So take a little bit of boric acid, which it's not toxic, and you do a line across your door. When they come in, they're exoskeletal, which means that their skeletons are on the outside. When they go through the boric acid, it's almost like walking through glass, and it gets stuck inside their skeleton, and then they die. They can't live. Mm-hmm. So and it works really well. That also works on other insects too. It works on roaches as well. Boric acid.
I was just gonna say, boric acid,
but not as well as this thing. I've used boric acid. And I'm telling you, it does work. It really does. It probably will take care of about 70-80% of your problem. This will take care of 100% of your problem. I mean, literally, you will go, "Oh shit, there's not a roach in the fucking house." It's the way it is. I don't mean to be disgusting, guys, but I'm just trying to help you out.
Anyway, take care of the problem. You know what else takes care of the problem? Get rid of the people.
Yeah, well, no, it's funny.
Let me tell you something. Seriously, real quick. Tell you how disgusting people are stupid. If you see a garbage can with a hole in it, and you're throwing garbage in there,
it's falling out of the hole.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I've seen people do it.
Yeah.
My landlord was one of them. And then they're on the... Oh, man. No, they're on the... Right. Then on the block, you got other people. I see their garbage cans. Get a new one. New one.
It's an entirely different lifestyle than we had in the 70s and 80s. In the 70s and 80s, we cared about shit. Like today, they claim they care about shit, but it's all fake. It's all fake. It's just The only reason people care about shit is to be outraged.
Yep.
That's it. Because if
Yep.
you cared about shit, you wouldn't be yelling. You'd be doing
Mhm.
something. Okay.
Oh, my brother.
you-
I can't
yeah.
believe people. I can't believe it.
Great example. Okay, so Trump wants to get rid of the homeless in Washington and in California. He wants them to move out. No, he's going to help them. He's going to help them. Let's start there.
I know.
You're screaming. Wait. You're screaming that he wants to hurt the homeless, but you're not doing anything to help them. You're just screaming. How does that help them?
Yeah, right.
Go. Hey,
Hey,
you want to
first
help?
of all, He's
wait,
putting them
wait.
somewhere.
Right, but wait a minute. He's also giving them mental help if they need it. But
Right.
if you really care about the homeless situation, do this. Go through your neighborhood, go to all of the little stores, and have them all donate certain foodstuffs, and then go around to the homeless people and feed them,
Right.
feed them. And if you really feel that way,
Take
turn
them
around
in.
and say, wait, not. I agree with that, but I'm not even gonna say that. If you really feel that way, ask them who's looking to get a job. When they tell you, say, give me some of your clothes, I'll take them home and I'll wash them for you. So when you go for your job interview, you'll look okay.
Right.
This is how you help people. Shouting, oh no, Trump's got to go. Doesn't do shit. It doesn't do shit.
Yo,
You're doing
hold on.
nothing.
Wait. Well, you just said that, right? This is where the mental disorder people come in. He is trying to clean up the crime in D.C.
And they're against it.
Yeah, and they're
Dude, since the beginning of this year, 2025, 22 people in DC have died.
Yep.
22 people. Not one white person. Not one white person. Yet him trying to get the crime rates down there is racist. He's not going and looking for somebody who killed a white person. He's going and trying to help the African Americans who are getting killed. 22 African Americans since January. We're in the 8th month.
Right.
That's 2 1/3 people every month.
Right.
Think
they're
about
over
that.
there. And they're over there protesting. And they're over there protesting.
It's just shy of 3 people. It's just shy of 3 people. Like it's 2 people shy. If 2 people died today, it'll be 3 people a month.
Well,
But
just Monday. Somebody just got shot there Monday.
you know what it is, Kerry? Honestly,
Today's
it all comes down to being outraged. These
Yeah.
people love to be outraged.
Yeah.
They don't give 2 shits about their causes. They don't give 2 shits about the immigration. They don't
Nope.
give 2 shits about racism. They
Nope.
don't give 2 shits about anything. All that
That's it.
matters is that they're allowed to get angry.
Right, mental
That's
disorder
it.
outrage. MD outrage, people.
Yeah.
TDS. Trump deranged
don't-
syndrome.
And that they can get likes and clicks. Listen, we don't get a lot of likes and stuff. We don't get any really likes on this. We don't get a lot of views. We don't get any of that stuff. And really, we don't really give a shit, to be perfectly blunt with you. Okay? I'm on here because my buddy is out in another area of the city, and I'm here. We just want to talk. We just want to talk about this shit. Okay?
Have to have fun, man.
And we want to bring you into it. That's
Right.
really all it is.
Bring your comments. Yeah.
Would we love more people? The more the merrier. But it's not why we're doing it. We're not doing it to be outraged. In fact, we're not even outraged. We're actually surprised that people can act this way.
Right.
Anyway, listen, dude, we're out of here.
That's
All
a
right,
good question. That's a
you
good
know-
answer because we are. Right.
You know St. Jude's. You know Shrine.
Right.
You know
Tunnel
Wounded
to
Warriors.
Towers.
You know Tunnel for Towers. Do your best. That's all.
best.
Just do your best. That's how you help people.
Right.
That's how you help people.
Enjoy,
Those people.
enjoy the rest of the
those
week,
people-
folks.
Do you believe it? I got to show you one more time. Look at how cute this is. Oh my, she's hugging me. Look at her arm. She's actually hugging me. She just loves me so much. It's unbelievable. I wish my family loved me that much.
Well, there you go. Unconditional.
Yes.
There you go, unconditional.
Dogs are the only unconditional love. That's the truth. Even with people. There's always conditions with people. People will always let you go for some reason or another. A dog won't.
Right.
Dog won't.
Right.
It's my baby.
All right, folks.
Guys, have a great day. I'm in. Hi, you. Don't be afraid. I'm not. It's okay.
Enjoy the rest of the
Cheers.
week, folks.
Yeah. Have a good one, guys.
Enjoy.